So now that we've gone over how to add paragraphs and headers into a web page, we're now going to be talking about how we can format the text. So how we can, for example, make something bold or make something italic to make it look a bit nicer. So as always, we're going to start with the basics. So we've got a new file here. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save this one as bi.html. And what I'm actually going to do, and you should try and do the same, is to keep it a bit tidier. So instead of just saving it all to my desktop, I'm going to create a new folder here. And just call it HTML practice. So I'm going to save this in here. So bi.html. And then let's open that up. Well, first I should actually put something in there. So I'm going to type in HTML, and that's going to create it all for me. As the title, I'm going to call it bold and italic. And in the body here, I'm just going to put a basic paragraph saying, welcome to the bold and italic class. So now we open that up in Google Chrome. Okay, so that all seems to be working. Ace. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to be looking into how we can make these italics and bold. So what's interesting here is we're going to be putting some tags in here now. So I want to make this word, the word bold, I want to make that bold. I want to make the word italic, I want to make that italics. So here we go. All you have to do if you're using Atom, I'm going to show you first, is just type the letter B. And then as you can see, that's come up with bold. So I'm going to click that. And lo and behold, here we have the tags for bold. So I'm just going to write in here, bold. Now, obviously I'm going to be talking a lot about how we can do this easily using Atom, but I know there are a lot of you out there who aren't using Atom. So I'm going to every now and then also do it manually. So I'm going to put less than B more than, and that creates the opening tag. And then I'm going to do less than / B. And that should do the same thing. So now once I've saved the file, what I'm going to do is open this up. And as you can see, now the word bold has come up in bold. So let's see if we can do the same thing with italics. See if you can do that yourself. Okay, so now we're going to do it together. Now, one thing to point out that's really important is there are so many different things that you can do. And as I'm going to show you, there are a lot of different options. And you may every now and then forget a tag. So what's really important is that you feel confident with actually doing something like that. So all I'm going to do is go to my search engine and search for HTML bold, in case I've just forgotten how to do that. Now W3 Schools is a very helpful website. There are so many different ones you can choose from, but usually that's one of the best to look at. So I'm just going to open a new tab. A nice little shortcut for you is I just had held down Control and clicked. On Macs you hold down Command and click, and it opens whatever you click in a new tab. So hey, like I say, W3 Schools is really helpful. It shows you along here all the different things that you can look at, from creating tables and images to things like formatting. Oh, so here we go. So you can do bold with B, and look, it tells you how to use italics as well with I. And there are lots of others. We can look at one of these other ones as well while we're doing this. So give yourself a second, see if you can turn italic and make it look italic in your web page. So I'll give you pause the video now, and I'll give you a few seconds. So now we're going to do it together. So as it said in W3 Schools, we want to use the I tag. So I'm going to put less than, I more than to open up. Now, if I were to save it and run it now, what do you think would happen? Well, let's take a look. What I think is going to happen is that not only italic is going to be italic, but class also is going to go italic, and anything else that we add after that, which would get quite annoying. So let's close the tag here, as we're supposed to. So less than, / I more than. Now if you run that, there we go, that looks a lot better. And let's try adding one more. Let's go for del, deleted text. So that means it's going to have a line running through it, so it looks like it's been deleted. So this text is deleted. Okay, now give it a try yourself. See if you can make this text look like it's been deleted. So if you had a go now, I'm going to give it a go. So I think I'm going to have to put del here and /del here. Give that a try. Fantastic. Now it looks like that text has been deleted. So what I recommend you do, it's really important that you stay practical with this stuff. So try it yourself. Create your own web page from scratch. Don't use one that you've already created, just to get into the habit of creating these HTML files. Maybe create a header and a few paragraphs, and just play around with making different words within those paragraphs and headers bold, italic, look like they're deleted, but those sort of things. So give it a try, and I'll see you in the next lecture.